right. So today we have some very interesting news. So to begin with, a teenager in China has had a set of 29 magnetic balls removed from his bladder 3 months after shoving them up his penis.
This is an interesting turn of events in China.
Yeah, it's amazing that anyone's copied your childhood.
Yeah. My childhood was very, very interesting.
Really?
Well, not as interesting as that, unfortunately. Not as interesting as that.
Give us an example.
Well, in fact, I do have a story on this actually to tell one day.
What do you mean one day? Tell us now.
No, I'll tell right now what was going on.
Yeah.
So I got a friend of mine was in fact, he's a nurse. And one day, this is going back a fair while, he was doing a patient came in at the hospital.
Yeah.
And they were like, the patient was going, "Oh, I got really, really itchy balls. Really itchy balls for some reason."
Yeah.
And the patient, and they couldn't work out why he had itchy balls because he could take a leak, because he could go to the toilet. And it's actually also hurting him to go to the toilet, like take a leak and go to the toilet and urinate. And then they did a whole bunch of tests and examinations on him. And they're like, what was going on? And they found something that was like lining his scrotum, his balls. It turns out he was trying to get off by like getting grass and putting it up his penis.
Wait, that was what he thought masturbating was.
Well, he was getting off. He was getting off by like putting like blades of grass up his penis.
Oh, don't some blades of grass have like the little spiky bits on the side?
Could be, yeah. So yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So that's apparently how he was getting off, and they were getting like all lined in his scrotum or what? Who knows what? I was just like,
you were hard to end of that story, I guess.
I was just like
turned on.
I was just like, how do you people get turned on? So back to this Chinese guy.
Yeah.
Was he getting turned on by putting all?
No, he was only 13.
13 metal balls.
No. He was 13 years old.
13-year-old
he put 29 up there. They're magnetic balls.
Why would you put 29 magnetic balls? Was it up his butt or up his
pee hole?
Up his pee hole.
So he inserted them out of curiosity. And by the time he felt discomfort and tried to pull them out again, the magnets had separated and some remained inside his urethra. Oh God!
Can you imagine what his penis could have got stuck and could have got magnetic?
Well, what's even crazier is it took 3 months for this for him to do anything about it because he was so embarrassed.
He was doing it.
No, they were stuck up there for 3 months.
Wow, that's wild.
Because he was in Paris to tell his parents.
That is wild. That is actually wild. I'm trying to work out why you would do something like that. Like, as a motivator, one of the things...
Which you're not.
Yes, I am. Even though he likes to think. One of the things I like to work out is I try and understand why people do things. Now...
Boredom?
Yeah, boredom could be one of them. But this one I can't work out why.
I mean, all you need to do is remember your own childhood. Why did you do it when you did it?
Why do you put things up? Yeah, I suppose it's boredom and you're just curious as to what's going to happen.
So you just did it out of boredom?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it sounds like he put the metal.
No, that's why he did. But why did you do it?
I didn't.
Oh, sure.
No, I didn't.
Sure.
When I was 13, I was doing something completely different.
Such as?
So I was playing with other things instead, not putting metal things up. Not putting metal things up my penis.
What were you inserting up your penis instead?
I was playing with my balls instead.
You were trying to put your own balls up your...
No, I said I was playing with something else. I wasn't trying to put things up my own penis.
Sure, that's very valid excuse.
Have you ever tried doing that?
Every week.
Every week?
Yeah. Mine just stick together so I can pull them out.
I'm
just better at it.
So you're able to get it back out again?
Yeah. If only I had some magnetic balls here, I would just pull them out and hand them to you.
I'll tell you what, if everyone out there, I'll leave the room and you can start putting magnetic balls up your penis.
No,
if you
stay
want.
in the room.
No,
if I'm going to do that, if we're going to get the party started.
That's going to be interesting. All right. What other crazy things have happened?
Okay, so this led to another story, also out of China,
Yep.
where a man woke up from a drunken night out to find his penis had been chopped off.
Well, a lot of people have woken up the day before from a drunken night out.
Well, with their penis chopped off.
Not with their penis chopped off, but having had other things. So
Like what?
was there a reason why his penis was chopped off?
Well, it says he went out with friends for some food and drinks, as
Yep.
you do. He ended up passing out drunk after knocking back half a liter of strong rice wine.
Yep.
He was awoken by a sharp pain at around 5 a.m. and saw that he was covered in blood.
Oh.
He looked down and saw that his penis was almost entirely cut off, hanging by a couple of centimeters of skin. He called out for his brother and went straight to the hospital.
Yeah.
Several hospitals were unable to help him as they were not equipped for such an
They
operation.
weren't able to help him. Can you imagine going to the hospital needing medical attention and they
As
go,
if you
we
wouldn't go
can't help
straight
you.
in and be like, my penis is chopped
Chopped
off.
off.
Yeah. Imagine the drive there. Like I'd be speeding on my way there if that was me, right?
Yeah.
So imagine getting pulled over by the cops and then
Oh, I wouldn't be pulling over.
the sirens go and they're like pull
I
over.
wouldn't be getting pulled over.
I think the advantage of getting pulled over is that they would speed it up for you.
How would that speed it up when you're probably stopping
Because once
for
you
a
get into
minute?
the cop car and you stop for a minute, you get in the cop car, they put the sirens on and then you go.
I'd still keep driving. I
I don't
wouldn't
feel
stop.
like you're not going to outdo a cop car if the
Who
lights
cares
on.
if the cops are coming with the sirens? Keep driving
You
faster.
get into the car with the cops with the sirens, you idiot.
Well, I understand that point, but I'd still keep driving because
Well, that's because you're an idiot.
because the pain and the adrenaline would be too much to want to stop.
I really don't feel like you could concentrate properly with your.
You probably couldn't. Let's be
Semi-cut off
honest,
penis.
with almost a severed penis.
He eventually got into a hospital and microsurgeons treated him. They were able to attach it and painstakingly repair his urethra, blood vessels, and spongy
Jeez.
tissues. He spent a week in hospital under close observation.
That's some solid work by the hospital staff.
And
to
this
fix
is a bit of a twist in it. The operation was actually made more difficult by the fact that it wasn't fully unattached, and it would have been easier if they'd actually fully unattached.
So it would have been easier if it had been like fully chopped off.
Yeah. So there's a
And then
lesson to
put-
everyone
and-
out there: if your penis is nearly completely chopped off,
Chop it off
chop the rest of
completely.
it off.
Yeah.
because it's
And then it's
easier
easier
to attach.
And then you can walk into hospital with your penis in your hand, and then they can take it, put it in a medicine
so what you do
thing
is
and
when
attach it back
you
on.
when you go in there and you go into the emergency like reception or whatever, and they ask you what's wrong, you just slap your penis on the table
On the desk and
and
see
be
what
like,
happens.
"That is what's wrong."